Okay, this is part 2. No intro. If you want an intro, go to the other video. Okay, here we go again. And power went out, the internet went out. It's raining here, and here we go. Yeah, the entity was named Lucius, if you're wondering. And he's not the flying guy. He's been on planets where they fly, so it gives you a kind of idea of, well, I was talking to myself. All right. Yes, as I was saying, yes, I see you have technical difficulties. Could be because of our presence, I am not sure. I am still connecting. I am Lucius. I come from planets where the flying people exist. They are Palladian worlds. They are in fourth density, but not all are in fourth density. They are not bulletproof, though. They fly for joy. They are a group of Palladians that have the flying abilities in their DNA. They are a species all of their own. You can call them the flying people, it does not matter. But they fly for joy, not to, well, I guess you could say they're saving the world, because they're entertaining the world. But it is funny how your world has a super, or a man of steel, as I'd rather say, who is entertaining your world also. This bulletproof. Some do have force fields around them to protect them. There are worlds of third density that do have negativity, not like yours, but do have crimes and things like that, and where these entities do exist also. But there are fewer of them on these worlds. On our world, there's several. I would say hundreds. But they're not all flying at once. They do have their own planets where they fly, but they learn their abilities. But they do it for joy, to bring their vibrations up to their planets. And just, some play music in the skies, things of that order. Andromedan worlds have them. Palladian worlds obviously do also. Your creators of your Man of Steel were been on these planets. And obviously they added their twists. They added the underwear outside the pants, which looks kind of ridiculous. But that is okay. There's your, yes, I said many things before, and nobody was here. So if you have any questions, please go ahead. My name is Lucius, if you're wondering. I am a blue Palladian. Greetings, I do not fly. If you're wondering that. If you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I see that you're still here. Yes. Yes. Someone go ahead, please.
Okay, I'll go if that's all right. Good morning, Lucius. Love you, bro.
Yes,
Loving your personality that you're bringing to us at the moment.
Yes.
Very warm. I'm going to go a little bit off topic here, but I have a question from a girl on an Octorian Pleiadian Facebook page.
Yes.
Her name is Indigo Delhi.
Yes.
She's encountering a problem on Earth at the moment that I think a few people are encountering. She's saying she's trying to get in touch with her spiritual side, and when she goes into such places like crystal shops or
Yeah.
or shops of such sort, she's picking up on a real negative vibe. Like, before she's even talking to people, she's getting negative vibes from everyone and feeling really uncomfortable. And she said this on this page, and a few people have related to that, and even myself. I'm just wondering, brother, if you could touch on this, if possible.
Yes, unfortunately, many of the light do dabble in the dark. They attract negativities. Also, many have ego. And this ego attracts negative forces within them. And some wish to dabble with negative and positive. So this is what you're picking up on. Some would rather have both, so they can understand both. But yes, it's understandable why you picked this up. And it's very unfortunate in these places where you're looking, you think out of all the places in the world, this would be one of the cleanest as for energy-wise. But it is not, unfortunately. As for what to do on this and how I can answer, you must trust your instincts. Of course, you could go to these places and block these energies away from you and to cleanse them also while you are there. Protect yourself with a bubble of light. That is one way to do it. But yes, you will encounter this very often. There's so many that wish to dabble in both the light and the dark. It is quite common, unfortunately, on our world. There are places, though, I believe this person will find another place to find crystals and things of that sort. But you still might run into this because it's just quite common. As for why they do this, it is, I explained that, but there's also dark energies that reside in those places, and those that are taking care of it do not cleanse it properly, which does not make sense, but it is true. They are unaware of what they are doing, actually. But not all.
Okay.
Hopefully that helps you.
Yeah, for sure. And I was just wondering if you could. She was also wondering if you could identify a galactic family she resonates with. Indigo Gale, her name is. Indigo Delhi.
Yes. Is that the name of the collective?
No, that's the name of her. She's
Yes.
a female on Earth. She was
Yes.
wondering if you could identify a collective.
Yes. What is this name of this collective?
Oh, no. She's wondering, like, a family, like Lyrian or Pleiadian. Like, she's wondering, like, if she has, like, a galactic family that's, like, close to her.
Oh, I see. Indigo Girl, is that her name? Who is she
Indigo.
close to?
Yeah.
Indigo, Octurian.
Yeah.
Actually, Zeta Gray, which is not bad. Yes, that is very important. Zetas, Octurians, Andromedan, mostly Andromedan.
Wow.
Palladian also. The Andromedan is all around this one. All over.
Okay.
Very spiritual, very loving, very artistic.
Yeah.
Their worlds are complete opposites of this one.
Okay.
In a good way, of course. That is what happened.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. We'll pass the mic. One more thing. I love you so much. Like, you're amazing. Thank you so much for coming through. I love you more. Catch you later.
Yes.
Hello, Lucius.
Oh,
Much love.
that's fine.
I was wondering, how long do y'all live?
300-400 years. Those that fly can live till 700 years, depending on their energy levels, depending on their spirituality. Because understand, sorry. One thing they do is they go into a higher density level, but they still are seen in our density, but they go between 4th and 5th densities, so they become lighter and lighter. But not all.
Sweet. You know you have a planet. Do you have your planet name? Do you have a name for your planet? Are you familiar with Centresca?
Is that a Palladian planet? Yes.
Yes, that's where my dad is. Del Eve, tall blue Pleiadian.
Yes, we are in contact with it. Our planet is and undisclosed at this point. We are close to Era. We are in the Pleiades, but we are a offshoot, you can say. We have people that fly. So.
That shows density.
Fourth density.
Y'all fourth density?
Yes.
All right, and do y'all fly in physical body in the universe without a ship, like people that can't fly?
Some do, yes. Oh, remember, I do not fly, but I know about the flying people. Some do, but not very far from their planet. Just like your Man of Steel, he cannot fly very far from his planet either. He can only go so far. There are limits.
Definitely. In this world, in Earth, in third density,
Yes.
How many people have this ability of flying? I have seen videos of a girl that was flying in like a forest area. She flew and someone saw her and she went down. And there's other videos of flying people. How many people you think have this ability, or do you know?
On your planet, one moment. I believe 3 or 4 people on your planet. I know it's not very high, but then again, a flying person on your world is not exactly normal. At least at your density level.
Yes, definitely. And as for Superman, the actual physical Superman here on Earth, when did he exist, or did he exist here, and what was his purpose?
There is a Superman on a world that is similar to yours. As for a Superman on your world, I believe there could be one. I cannot be too sure of that. There is a world one that is very similar. He has bulletproof abilities, or I would say force field abilities. He does not wear a cape and things of that sort. But he is of a super nature, and he does have a secret identity. I think he got that from your world. But it's quite humorous.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yes.
And do you have any more information about my home planet from my dad, Centresca?
Is there anything that you know about it?
I know it's in the Pleiades star system. He has 2 wives and some kids there.
Yes.
I don't know too much about the actual planet itself. I just know the name of it, Centresca.
Yes, it is blue. It is not the blue that you see it as. It's a blue, like a hydrogen blue color. It is like a energy blue. It's hard to words or not. It is surrounded by blue energy. Let's put it that way. It's like a blue star, you can say. The world is yes. You mentioned 2 wives. Yes, that is quite common on that world. They are, I believe, it's a blue Pleiadian planet. I cannot connect to that exactly, but as for your father, meaning, but there are blue Pleiadians there. There are Nordic aliens there. It's a peaceful world. It's a world of science. So that makes sense why he's there, correct? It is, yes. It is a world of study. They're mostly studying, then they study other worlds. They connect with other worlds, like yours, for instance. They observe it. I don't think many are here, but they do observe. But a world of science, chemistry, they do have the arts, but not like you do, but they dabble in it to relax. Then you need to get away from their science because it gets kind of overwhelming because they're work, because they love it so much. Understand their university is into science. Many of them have reincarnated on this planet to bring their information here. As for, they have water there. They do have, they have animals. Many animals that you would never recognize here. Very giant ones, almost dinosaur-sized animals, but they are not dinosaurs. Kind of reptilian, but they are friendly. They have giraffes.
Sweet. And one last question. Do you have any messages for me from any of my spirit guides or my dad or any of the Pleiadian family?
Yes, your father is one that would connect with me mostly. He is traveling the universe. Yes, that is correct. He's been around Mars, he says. He finds it quite exquisite. But he's going deeper into the universe at this time. Further out than, just very far, further than Orion, just to gather information, to be adventurous, because when he's gathering this information, he's sending it immediately back to his planet, and it goes off to other worlds also. It's like a network of information. It's like your internet. But a message to you: he will. He said he will connect with you shortly. He is on many trips, but he will eventually cut that down so he can connect with you, at least for a little while, just to see how it's going.
Thank you.
But he's always watching you and sending you energy.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you, Steven. Hi, Lucius, it's Mark.
Hello.
Nice to meet you tonight.
Greetings to you.
I saw maybe some people which was like the flying man. Yeah, last night, some entity which looked like the Spawn,
Yes.
Batman, and I think the other one was Jokers. I guess they just wish to say hello, something like that.
Yes, to let you know that they're around. They don't want to be left out.
I guess Wonder Woman was near too.
Wonder Woman. There are female flying people. Definitely.
Does the
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
the personage of Archie's, you know the Archie's, the cartoon,
Cartoon. Yes.
books and books, yeah, with Archie's, Jughead, Betty,
Yes.
Veronica.
Right.
I guess they are there and they still live in the 1950.
Yes, there is a world where they still exist. They live on your planet, actually, also. In a dimension.
Okay, I will not go too far with that.
Yes.
Just thanks them to and invite them to visit us when they wish doing that.
Yes, there is a thing called you have cartoon channel, but there is a cartoon planet. So yes.
Yeah, so that means you can find a Playboy planet and Hustler planet somewhere.
Probably, yes, of course.
Okay,
Those are very popular.
yeah, yeah, many big line to enter there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and the other thing is around the same time yesterday, female, I think is dark blue skin dragon.
Yes.
Does she just have a message or?
One moment. She's just connecting with you. She has no messages.
Okay.
She's just letting you know that she exists.
Yeah, I think I have a big list of dragon now. Last Tuesday, around midnight,
Yes.
when I closed my eyes, I saw a tiny light, spark of light. And when I open my eyes, I still see this light, this spark of light.
Yes.
Like, you connect to this one, to this thing?
Feels like it's Palladian energies. Palladians from Orion is what it feels like.
Okay, there's a special meaning for that thing, or?
You can say it's a council of Orion is connecting with you. They are observing you at the moment.
Okay, just a sign for that. Another thing is that thing happened. I think the last time that the thing happened is maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes.
Something like I can just be sit to do my normal thing with my brain, and yeah, I just feel some kind of a quick acceleration of my thought. But like if that happened in another layer of my brain, I feel my part of my brain was normal part can do and think normally, but another part of my brain like a quick acceleration. Everything is fast, fast, fast.
I believe you're receiving a download. Is a download that's interfering with your brain pattern. That's what's, part of your brain is receiving the other part.
Okay, I know that's happened maybe 3, 4, 5 in my life.
Yes.
Usually when that's happened, I just stay calm and just wait that finish and okay.
Expect that to happen more often. Things are coming your way.
Okay. Does that have any message for me?
This council is connecting with you. They are observing your connections. They are, you say, building a bridge to other entities that will become more clear over time. Right now they're warming it up. And not just from Orion, but for other star systems. Other entities will come through.
Okay. Does any another? Oh, you said that. Does any new thing will come soon for me?
Oh, as for life?
Yeah, it's I have impression everything is on.
It is in movement, but not as fast as you wish. But it is, things are in play.
Okay.
As for connecting to these things, there's something on your end that you have to do to make this connection to money or whatever that you're looking for. But it hasn't arrived yet. When it arrives, you will know what it is and you will make the call or make the move.
Everything will be move more faster and quicker and.
Yeah, something's in the horizon.
And do you have any tips for help to make this move or help to reach this place or?
And technically it is in movement at this time. It is just very slow at this moment.
So I don't have specific thing is still just need to wait or?
Hey, do what you feel is right.
Okay.
Do what your intuition tells you.
Okay. Does any unknown entity have wish to be known today?
Not at this time. There is a bat creature, yes. A bat man, something around those lines, but
I
not
never hear about that before.
No. Not like what you have in your plan. It is nothing like that.
Okay.
It is a shadowy figure that is similar, but not the same. He finds this curious talking about this, so he's wishing to connect.
Do we have any specific name for his collective or?
He's not telling you.
You was shy? Okay.
Because he's mysterious, no.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks him for the visit.
Yes.
Bianca, you have a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
I just wanted to ask about the place where I live. I live in California, and I'm not going to say exactly where, but I live in Tulare County in the Central Valley, and there's been a lot of, an increase in subsidence where the ground is sinking. And I wanted to know if my house is sinking because I've noticed cracks in the ceilings, I've noticed cracks in the walls. If there's anything coming in the future with that, that I should be worried about, anything I should be worried about.
One moment. Yes, there is much aggravation there. There is seepage in certain areas. I do not see a catastrophe, but yeah, it is not going to get better anytime soon. As for what to do, it will not be. I do not believe your roof will fall down or anything like that.
Oh.
But I do not see an end to this either.
Yeah, because that's been happening kind of quickly. Can you tell me anything also about any talents that you can pick up on that may be a benefit to me?
It seems the arts lives within you.
Yeah.
Also, I know you might find this funny, but counseling seems to be your thing also. Maybe you might not think that, but your ways of talking to people can help calm people down, it seems to be one of your talents.
Yeah,
You might not think, but I think
yeah, I kind of noticed it, but people just
yes.
tell me I'm a goody two shoes or something.
No, that is not true.
Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
you have a way of connecting to people. Those are in great stress. You can bring them down from their stressful level.
okay. And any messages for me?
Yes, you have Palladian connections. They are just sending you their love. And they say there's much movement in your future. A good movement is change is in the horizon. That's
Okay.
all.
All right. Thank you very much. Much love.
Greetings.
Greetings.
So on Friday night, I had a brain swap, and I wanted to know exactly what happened. I feel as if some infusions got removed, but at the same time, I also didn't want them removed because I also feel kind of different, empty.
Yes. Yes, the Zetas had a big part in this change. Yes, you had from wherever I can pick up on, because their energy is different, so I'm doing the best I can. It seems like you had an Arcturian infusion that did not work exactly as it should have. To help you with you, it more made you crazy in some ways. So it was removed by Zetas, and they are kind of refreshed you, rebooted you, you could say. So to give you you're on vacation time, it seems. But as for, I don't think they give you any infusions. They're sort of letting your old ones, your other infusions, let them develop before any more changes happen. Does that make sense? Hopefully.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My second question is, I keep seeing a lot of Christmas ornaments in my vision, like flashes of lights, all sorts of colors, orange, greens, reds. Can you maybe tell me what those are?
There are different entities that are around you. You have several. You are aware of this. Several entities around you. They're just showing themselves as colors. You have a map of different entities: reptilian, Zeta, Yol is there. So many entities. I mean, I don't even know who they are. So you are like a parking lot that's full.
What? So why can't I see the cars? You know, why that way?
They are. They don't want to. Obviously, you probably heard this. They don't want to overload you. They're coming one by one, so you'd be seeing them little by little.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Much clearance. To
They are. They have a plan for you. A good one. A plan to help you connect and to do what you are here to do on this planet.
You know, I'm gonna take a step into the deep end here.
Yes.
This money that I want to somehow miraculously run into,
Yes.
I want to make sure that happens, but I don't want it to happen when I'm 50.
Yes.
So, can you give me some insight onto when that is? Because I feel it's like right here on the edge of my fingertips, of course.
Because you're manifesting it, yes. As for when, it is unknown understand, I am nowhere near your planet. I don't have your affairs in front of me, let's put it that way, your file, as some of you say on your planet. But it is in the works. But you are manifesting it, so you are feeling the energy of your manifestation. But I understand it takes a while for these things to come together.
Yes.
Yes, I understand. But,
I just don't want it to be on my deathbed and then my life mission be fulfilled.
well, you are making that intent. That is true. You are making that. You're putting that in your manifestation. So that should tell you something.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Blessings.
Raven? Okay, I'll just go ahead and ask. There's a question for Holly that's in the room. She wants to know if there's any messages for her.
At this time, I don't have anything. No, I have nothing. There's nothing. Whatever has been said, is what they say.
Okay, thank you. Now, I have a question also. And this might seem a bit strange, a strange question to ask,
I
but
don't think it's very strange.
right,
Talk
okay.
about flying people.
Right, okay. I don't want it to be taken the wrong way, that's what I'm really trying to say, but this is something I'm actually interested in. Because I see channelings as like, I'm really interested in channelings because I like seeing different perspectives.
Yes.
So, what is the problem with channeling darkness or negative entities?
Oh, yes. Well, interesting. Yes. Interesting that these... Yes, it is touchy there. What happens is that... one moment, I have to gather my thoughts. That is a very good question. One moment, I have to connect to that. Connecting to dark entities or species is, let's put it this way. If you have an agreement with them where they will not injure you in any way, you can channel them. Understand that doing... But it's not recommended. But of course, you have free choice to do whatever you wish. Some lie a lot, so they're perceiving themselves as positive or even negative. They're more negative than you thought, and but they can cause harm to your chakras, to your mental state. They can stay with you and almost glue to you in some ways, where they can almost, you say, attach to your energy, and you're not aware of it because you're connecting to so many different negative energies. You're unaware of the negativity that's coming down, and you might get erratic and just you're not yourself anymore. Understand? It is not something that's recommended, but of course you are free to do whatever you wish. But they do come overbearing with you. Understand?
So, what would be, is there a way, like, say, if I was to try and channel some dark entity, is there a way that I can protect myself and also channel them at the same time so that they can't really affect my chakras or mental state?
Let's put it this way. If you tap into their, as this channel has done, you can tap into their energy. Reptilians are easy to channel. You can tap into their energy and read their, ask them a question without channeling them as for like this. But it is not, of course, you have choice to do whatever you want. As for setting light, you can do that, a positive intent with a negative entity, but there's no guarantees how that will go, let's put it that way.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
There's a lot, yes, there's a lot to it, but they can harm you in different ways.
Okay, thanks for that.
Very good question. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah, because, I mean, the thing that I've been thinking about is if you're channeling some dark entity, you can always transform the darkness. Even if they affect you, you can transform that in a way into the light. If you're light,
Some can, yes.
affect you.
Yeah.
That's the perspective I had. But
Well, yes, it's on how powerful you are, how much you know. Yes, if you go in there blindly, it's a different story. But yes, if you know what you are doing, it is possible. Anything is possible. Yeah,
because there's this theme that I'm sort of going through just now, and it's like I don't really. I'm trying my best, like, not to disregard the darkness because it's there. It supports the light. It has to be there to support the light. It can't. They have to exist with each other because it's symbiotical, you know.
But understand, there's still much. Do whatever that feels right with you, but understand there are many dangers to that. But yes, I understand.
Okay, thank you very much for that advice. One other question I have is there any messages for me at this time from anyone, guides or anybody else or entities that are around me?
Yes, there are Pleiadians. Mantis, I believe, is around you at this time. The mantis beings there are several mantis around you. I believe so. 3 or 4, they're quite numerous.
Yes.
They are connecting to you because they wish you to read their energies, if you wish. They have knowledge about this world. They say sacred knowledge of this planet, but it is spiritual. It is something that might help those through depression, things of that sort. Through illnesses and things of that matter. So, that's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Much love. That's the night. Thank you.
Go to a light.
Hi, this is my first time, and so I am grateful for the opportunity,
Yes.
and many blessings and much love to you and the world. My question is, I'm kind of lost right now, and so I need to know where I should be going with myself and how to help myself heal because I'm very sick.
One moment. To get on your balance, you must first clear the agony in your mind. Let these thoughts drain out of your mind. This doubt, as much doubt within you. I can't is within your mind, it seems. Of course, illness does not help with that. But to clear out your mind so you can think clearly, your direction will come easily. So don't doubt yourself so much. I see this very heavy around you at this time.
It is, and it's due to, childhood trauma from bullying and such.
It's understandable.
Also, I have, I can sometimes see the things that come into the home,
Yes.
and I want to progress in that, in my spirituality. I want to grow.
Yes.
And what can you suggest for me to be able to get on with that?
Connect with nature. Of course, yoga is one way. Of course, if you are ill, it's hard to do these things.
Yes, it is.
But nature is connect with nature. When you go outside, you can connect with the tree's energy, even the grass, all of nature you can connect with. This might even help. Depends. Not always. Not all cases, but most cases, it will help your health also. And everybody has trees in your world, I believe, somewhere.
Are there any other messages for me before I go and let someone else come in?
Yes, you have those on your other side, those loved ones that have crossed over. They are saying, do not give up. To get yourself up. Remember, yes, doubt is all over you. It's understandable from past. That's okay. But you can let these things go also. Believe in yourself, and you can move forward. You just have to take these steps, and you'll be fine. And you'll find your path. Well, someone tell me.
Okay.
Because it's...
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Blessings.
And blessings to you all too.
Is there anything else? I must be going.
Yeah, I have a question for Amy, or to ask for Amy.
Yes.
She wants to know if she has any talents she should be utilizing or pursuing job-wise.
She obviously has many social talents. That is wonderful right there. Her energies help others release themselves. They have much around them that they hold up. And she has a way of talking to people and letting these things out so they can become themselves. That is very... As for finding a job doing that, I believe you can do... Oh, there's one. Talk radio, talking to people seems to be her... That is a good... Actually, that is a good talent of hers. Such as just sit out and talk to people. There are ways of this on your internet situation. They have ways of talking to people, so she might want to look at that, because that seems to be something where you don't have to do a lot to... You can talk about personal problems, things of that sort. She seems to have a good eye for these things. And she's learning with others also. So it's a win-win for both. But conversation seems to be her highest talent. At least that's my point.
Okay. All right. That's awesome. Thank you. And she also wants to know if she has any Native American ancestry, and have any ancestors been around her lately?
Oh, yes, there's grandparents from great-grandparents that have been around her on and off. Native American, yes, there is Native American. As for how far this family goes, I cannot connect to that, but she does have Native American ancestry, definitely.
Okay.
And those ancestors are connecting with her. She's just unaware of it.
Oh, okay. And lastly, any messages for her?
Other than what I just said earlier,
Okay. And
just as they say, keep up the good work. She's doing better than she has in a long time.
okay. And Valerie Stevens only has one question. She wants to know if there's any messages about how she can do more to help others in her life.
Communication. Communication with others. As for making these connections, do not hold yourself in. Let yourself out. Meaning your thoughts. Connecting with others, being social, is a way of helping others through some even through traumatic situations. I believe you have talents. Also, through those that have been through rough times, you can speak to them and help release their pain, their past aggravations. So this is one way. Of course, in Palladian, this is... I can't connect to everything, but that is what I'm connected to.
Okay.
Blessings.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I pass them on.
Anything else before I exit?
Yes, could I ask one question?
Yes, please.
About helping others.
Yes.
Is there more that I could do as far as connecting with them and how to speak? I have a little trouble with communication, putting things in the right words. Is there a download or something I could
Yes.
help me?
Yes. But understand, you are already receiving these things. Understand, just saying what's on your mind, just whatever it is, will improve over time. I know it sounds primitive, but just to get yourself going, and then you will get better and better and better. Understand that. They will not give you anybody that is over your head, meaning. But if you wish to help people, I believe there are... Is this like with volunteer work? Is that what you're wishing? Or for... Do you have details of where you're going at this? Or...
Well, I do a lot of gardening, and I give away a lot of food.
Yes.
And I also do a lot of creative sewing, and I also give that away to children with cancer.
Yes.
I just feel there should be more I could do.
One moment. Yeah, it seems all I have here is for communication. Within these groups you're already involved with, you can get involved more, is what they're saying to me. But you can move around these organizations and grow out to other organizations through word of mouth. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you very much.
Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Tomato? Tomato?
No, if he's got to go, I can wait.
If you have one question, I can handle that.
It's a pleasure to speak with you, brother.
It is a pleasure.
Tomato.
Yes, Tomato. Greetings.
Yes, I'm really enjoying your energy today. My question is about any messages from spirit guides or from your collective for my future and my walkabout.
I understand you are being very well protected at this time. Your direction is going in the right. You're going in the right direction. They are helping you to make one connection after the other. They want all this for you, where you are heading, and you are on the right path. I said that earlier, but you are more than just on the right path. You are opening up your spirituality also, and you will unlock doors that you never knew you had. And you will be seeing things that you will never thought you would see. Such as, at this time, there is a whale species around you at this time. Are you aware of this?
No, this is new.
Yes, there's a whale species. I believe you'll connect to their energies. If not now, later. They're part of Sirius. You've had many connections with them. And dolphins also, but whale species is very well connected to you through other lifetimes. You can say you were at one time communicating with them on a daily basis. On their planet, you were helping them communicate to other species. Your connection with them was because you're spreading their knowledge to other species, and there weren't a lot of. I mean, there are species that are doing this, but this was like your thing. I understand. That makes any sense. Your main talent, your passion.
Yes. Does this happen to be the orca?
I believe so. I
Yes.
see. I think we have another name for it, but the orca whale, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we have another name for this, but that is one of them. There are several others.
Okay.
You're connected to many whale species, not just one. So.
Thank you very much.
Basically, what they're saying is, basically, if they had a message for their world, they would say it. They would tell you, and you would tell others. And also, if they had a joke, they would tell you, and you would tell others. It was a bond you had on their world. Of course, others can read their energy, but it was coming through you. It was like a specialty. It was a new experience to just read their energy receive their messages from one person instead of everyone connecting to them. That make any sense? I know it sounds
Yeah.
interesting. It was just a new experience. That's all.
That's beautiful. Thank
It's
you.
it's alien stuff. That's all.
And before you go, do you have any messages for Pearl?
One moment. She is in transition at this time. Interesting, there are Zeta Greys around her at this moment. They are malevolent. They're keeping other negative ones away from her at this time. One moment. She is going through transition of positivity, of course. Sometimes in horizons she's not too sure of. But it is good where she is going. And her connection with other species there is also interesting. I believe she's familiar with this. There is a unicorn around her that comes and goes. I believe she knows who this is. I will leave you with that. Blessings.
Thank you dearly.
Yes, I must sleep now.
Namaste.
Namaste, all of you.
Thank you much, love.
Yes, much love.
Namaste.
And the flying people, you will see them on your world one day.
Okay.
Good night.
Thanks. Good night. Have fun.
Yes.
Greetings.
Well, everything seems to be working at this moment. Knock on wood. Probably should have said it. Knock on wood.
Oh man, I forgot to ask one of my questions. Damn it. Got two of them. God damn it.
Yes.
Oh shit. I thought my mic was muted. Damn it. No, it's not. One was the people from the 7th density. There's like 2 dudes in a cave, I swear, that are in the 7th density. It may not be a cave exactly, but it's close to it. And more information on that one. That's just their meditation zone. That's not actually where they live. That is just where they meditate. But that's what I wanted to ask you about. If that had anything to do with relating to the Superman, is there was that. So I wanted to know if like they have a connection to the same people and why I keep twitching. I keep twitching a lot. Like having muscle spasms.
Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. You said, what was it in the cave? What was it that you said about the man and?
It's like where they meditate. There's humans who have like passed down the knowledge from generation to generation. Yeah.
All right. Go for one more. Was the scorpion from Orion? You want to see what that's about?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask my draconian friends first. They're the ones that told me about it. That was no help. Anyway. Anyway. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll go about for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, challenge as Superman or whoever, Lucius, I don't know what I was getting involved with, but well.
So was that a Pleiadian? That Lucius, was he a Pleiadian as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes. He wasn't a flying person, but he was connected to. He knew about him.
Sorry, before you start, I was just going to ask, how did Pleiadians feel compared to other entities?
Very clean, very like watery, somewhat like clear energy.
Okay.
Not rough like a reptilian.
Yeah, you'll know when it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're ready to go in a fist fight, basically. Something wrong. But the aggressive level goes up very high. Okay. Scorpion from Orion. Let's see what we get from this. Greetings, I am Isman. Isman is my name. I am a humanoid from Scorpion Collective. There are many of us that are still in a Scorpion body that you are familiar with,
Yeah.
but we are humanoid. We do have eyes of a scorpion in some ways, but humanoid, but still there are many characteristics of us that are rough around the edges. Some would say.
Okay. Your skin is more hard, like shell, or
Somewhat, not all of us. We have patches of that. Like you have hair, we have patches of hard hair.
okay.
But most of our skin is soft, softer than yours. A lot of it's pale. We are a mixture of Pleiadian and Scorpion. We have evolved. We are part of many galactic wars, some positive, not all. We are protectors of the universe in some areas.
Okay.
Near times, we do have a slight presence on your planet. At that, from Orion, we are observing it, but those around your world are protecting it the best they can. Obviously, they cannot get involved, but other species, reptilians, zetas that are not very friendly, we have skirmishes with them every once in a while. Even your Griffith Near, we are aware of them. We are not in communications with them, but we do help them. We are around their area. We help them, but we do not communicate with them, if that makes any sense. We keep the skies clear, to put that.
Okay.
Check
4D,
out
5D.
4D. Some of us are in 5D, some 6, some 7, depending on what planet you are.
Okay. Do you still have your dart?
Some do, I do not. We have evolved far, but we are still part of the high mind, you could say.
Do you have a specific message we share before we
Yes.
begin with question?
This is why our reptilian friends wish to connect with you. Many of us are part of your underground bases. We are somewhat talking to your governments. We are chatting with them. A species that is connected to your government. You say Palladian species we are connected with. Part of your shadow government, but in a positive way. They are making positive relations with species that they can understand. You have a department of extraterrestrial that connects with different species these are malevolent. Of course, your government is not malevolent at times, but they are trying to make amends of differences. But there's good parts about your black ops areas, and there are bad. But the good part is sometimes taken advantage of by the darkness, but not always. But we're trying good and evil. Good is trying to help. I know it sounds funny, but they're trying to work together to bring together differences, and in doing that, at least they're talking, and then to hopefully help your world evolve into this next level. So our message for you. I was going to say, do not eat us for dinner.
It's okay. I'm not fan of scorpion.
Yes,
But why?
I was just joking.
Okay.
But to realize there's other forces out there, not just your own. Some do look very strange. I am look humanistic, but there's some that do not look human at all. So your world is foreign. So you wish to... Yes, there is a scorpion species, and yes, they will bite you if you cause harm.
Mm-hmm.
But we are friendly for the most part, and we eventually will be part of your ascension plan when we be visiting. So if you say a walking, talking scorpion, do not run for the hills. Or you can, but understand we are not going anywhere.
Okay, understand. Can I ask a
Sure.
question?
Yes.
I observed that a little bit about some kind of subject
Yes.
which look to interest me, or I have a kind of focus on that, like programmation or martial art or Qigong, which interests me, but I don't necessarily spend my time for that. It just
Yes.
is like that's still they are around me. I have spent a little time to look a little bit how that thing I'd watch that's work, but not necessarily spend the time on that.
Yes.
I'm just curious to know why I keep that kind of subject around me if I don't necessarily spend time or energy for that.
It seems like this is attached to you, not you are not attached to them. This
It's something which not come from me, some idea or which come from
yeah, it feels like it's an idea that is attached to you.
which come from other people or something like that.
It could be. From what I gather, it's an idea. It is information that is sold as if it's being forced on you and things of that sort.
Okay.
That's for what it is. It is. You could say it's doing it on its own.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds strange, but that is what's happening.
Okay. As you come from Orion,
Yes.
Do any people from there have more specific message for me?
Yes, but they're right now listening, then giving messages at this time.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Neil?
Hello, Isman. This is Neil.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm interested in something you just said when you were speaking to Mark. You said that the dark and the light were trying to work together, and this is something that
Yes.
I'm interested in. I'm interested in the interplay between like light and dark within creation. So I would like you just to see if I can get some new perspectives on this interplay they have with each other. Could you expand in any way on the way that the light and dark treat each other, how they work together and against each other within creation?
It is compromise. Understand the dark wishes to outsmart the light on many occasions. Of course, the light are forced to outsmart the dark, because what the dark is doing is interfering with others, interfering with their connections, wishing to understand the dark usually wants to spread their knowledge to whoever they can, and to those that don't even want it. So those of the light must interfere to help to help with this interference, to make it non-interfering. If that makes any sense. There is much going. Yeah, it's complicated. It can go on and on. But yes, usually there's neutral conversation, even if there's two major differences. Understanding you have that in your world to an extent. Doesn't always go too well, but doesn't always go too well in fourth and fifth density. Mostly fourth. But there's usually always a time for compromise and talk. At least to hear what the other side has to say.
One thing I'd like to say is, from my perspective, the light also does that to the dark. The light tries to make the dark light.
Yes.
You were saying the dark tries to interfere with the light, but the light also interferes with the dark, right?
Yes.
So
to make them more light, yes. So it's always a non-stop experience.
Yeah, it's always flowing. There's always change.
It's always different. Yes. It's always difference.
Thank you for that. One more thing I want to ask you is, so what attributes do the scorpion species have? Like, what does that? Like, if a human was to take a DNA infusion from the scorpion species, what would happen? What would be the?
On your world, I do not recommend it because it will make you aggressive, and you might have a few sleepless nights. We are, in some ways, like others, a warrior race, having to defend ourselves. We evolved into this as other species, were taking advantage of us in some ways. We are like other species. We have to protect ourselves. We must build these barriers to keep us alive. So we are across the universe. We do have ships in that sort. We do travel to other universes when we are needed for wars to help end them if possible, not to start them. But there are some of us that do start. Unfortunately, we are dealing with them. But mostly to bring peace across the universe, to help those with reptilian energies and Zeta energies, and sometimes Nordics that are negative, that wish to suppress certain worlds. We do get involved. At least help lift their aggression, if possible.
Okay, so what qualities does your species have that you are like? You are proud. There's something about your species that is very proud of.
Proud of our military skills, telepathy, our communication skills is supreme. We are proud of our families that we create, our communities that we have, the songs we have on our ships, the songs on our planet to keep us together. We are of a, yes, it might seem like we are of a war all the time. That's not the case. We are a very loving species. Don't we have to go to war when we have to. We must.
Okay, that's very interesting. It sounds interesting about your songs. So if you could, would you be able to visit me in a dream and sing a song to me in a dream? Would that be possible?
It is possible.
Okay, I'm open to that.
Who you call sirens, like you have on your planet, your mythology, the sirens that sing. We have something similar to that. Beautiful music. Yes, it is possible.
Very much for that as
I
well.
will see what I can do with that.
Okay, that's much appreciated. Much love to you. I'll pass the mic over.
Yes,
Thank you.
It's joy. Unconditional love across your planet.
Hunter, I believe it's you.
Yeah, I was just letting him finish.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me? Sorry. Now my computer's running slow. What do you know? I wanted to know why I'm twitching so much. And I also want to say it's an honor to meet you. And greetings.
You have many downloads, it seems, that are kind of not, they're stabling out at this time, it seems. Arcturian, and Zeta, and Weirin also, that is, you can say, soaking into your being at this time. It will settle down.
Okay, thank you very much for the information. And I also wanted to know about these humans. I think they're humans. They gave me their information about being in the 7th density and like carrying on secrets, or this knowledge, carrying it on through the generations.
Yes,
I want to know a lot more about them.
They try to keep themselves hidden. At least the Earth 3rd density is going through many changes, and some of their knowledge is not ready for your world. Your world is not ready for them. You can say they are preparing. So for them not to be totally known to you is normal, but they will in a future time. Okay.
Can I connect with them like I do with the lions?
I believe so.
Okay.
They are very secretive to your species because they feel that your species is not ready for them. But I believe that you can easily connect to them because they do wish to connect to humanity. But you doing this will show that your society is partially ready, if that makes any sense.
All right. Are they totally human? Like
They are Palladian and slightly Arcturian. Arcturian energies within their spirituality, within their DNA, actually. If that makes sense to you.
All right. And foolish question, I'm thinking.
Yes.
Are they anywhere near me?
They are monitoring you at this time.
No, I mean as in geologically, like where they live.
I do not believe so, but they do have ships, so chances of them being around your planet is very high. I am not connected to their energies because they're keeping themselves hidden, as I said before.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
One moment. I did pick up something from them. They are around your moon at this time.
Oh, what a sync for me.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much.
Messages.
Yep, that's all I have.
Yes. Who is next?
Tammy, it's your turn. Amy. Ah, okay, I still see his mic seem not to work. I don't know if you have typed your message to someone. Okay, I will try to be fast. Can you just, thanks to every species and entity which can help us and to make the change and the sort happen?
Yes, there is Palladian energies around here, around this communication. If that is what you're talking about.
No, every species, not just Palladian. Every
Yes.
I talk in general. In general, I think and thanks them for their time and energy they spent for that.
Yes. Thank you.
Can you just say hello to Doug Vader for us?
I do not know this person, but I will do my best. He has a funny name.
And just send again the invitation to the Silver Spark to visit us and talk with us.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if Okay, Amy Stigenman wished to know if she have received any download from any entities.
Interesting. There is Zeta Gray. She received downloads for health and to help with her psychic abilities. Hopefully that helps.
And okay, and Raven wished to know if she have any message for her.
Yes, this Raven, you have a canine species around you. I believe from another lifetime. They wish to connect with you. You had lifetimes on a canine planet. Several lifetimes. And they are now ringing the doorbell to let you know that they are around.
Okay. Did you finish the answer?
Yes, there. One moment. There is also a fox being that you must have had a relationship with that is making a slight appearance. I guess a old flame, something along those lines. I will leave you with that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Blessings.
Blessings. Thanks for coming.
Come back anytime.
Is there anything else before I leave?
There's one question from Zeta. He's asking, can you tell me about my spirit guides?
One moment. They are nosy at times. One moment. They are trying to connect with you, but they are not making the best of efforts, it seems. One is tall. He had a lifetime as a Martian, so you call him Martian if that works for you. He has many lifetimes on this planet, but Martian seems to be perfect for a name. You also have a female around you to help you with communications. Her name, Isabella, is the name she gives me. these two will, if they communicate with you correctly, which is not always the case, they will help you feel more at home here. You open up to their energies, speak to them through meditation, or just, yes, speaking to guides on this planet. It seems to become very difficult for some. And it's understandable. It's not your fault. It is your world as it's designed. It is hard for them to make a complete communication. So with meditation, I would advise you, and then do as you wish to connect to your guides, if you wish. They might help you get used to this place.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything else? Or
Raven has a question. She's asking, how does she connect with the canine beings and the fox or any other being?
meditation will work. This fox, the name he gives me is Reginald, just to help you connect with him. He's in 3rd density. Their density level is higher than yours. They're at a higher density, but they're in 3rd density. They're more advanced, basically. Yes. As for connecting, I would... meditation is one way to start. And I believe you'll be able to connect to this. Hopefully, they will make themselves easy to connect. This... I cannot connect. As for how to pray on it, let's put it that way. Without getting technical. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
I must go.
Okay, thank you so much. Much
Let
love.
this one rest. Technology seems to be working fine. There is many other species that will come through at a later time. Your silver spark is... they are communicating with each other of how to bring themselves forward to you. But they will, eventually.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, Dan, for that too.
Welcome. Greetings all, and good night. Blessings.
Yeah.
Hi, Evan.
Hello.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Oh yeah,
Greetings.
Greetings.
heavy like a reptile.
Yeah. Something wrong with those ones.
Do you have CD or Dart?
See, yeah, I saw him like with a spear or something like what's on their tail. I saw more of a spear like. Something that I didn't see him with claws. Something like with like a sphere would appear in their hands so they can throw it at people. Or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Felt like something like that.
Spearman. I don't test. Which color do you have? Do you have CD color?
I saw pale white skin. Pale skin.
White.
Yeah. Nothing like with scorpions. Nothing like that at all, but they're still part of the...
Energy or...
yeah. But there are ones that are... jeez, they don't mess with these guys.
Yeah, he was like, if you see a walking, talking scorpion, don't run. And I was like, my fat ass isn't running anyways. Like, if you coming at me, I'm done for.
Yeah, this seems to be more of evolved. This is more of an evolved species than what we have here, obviously.
You don't fuck them. Oh my lord.
But
Who gave me that idea? Was it the idea with it that he was channeling, or was it the automatic spear gun tail?
Yeah, right.
I
Maybe just a spear gun.
I can't wait to see that.
I do. One thing about these guys, there are giant ones on other worlds, definitely. Big ass ones.
Oh yeah, the
What's
towel. We
giant?
don't ask for the towel.
We're talking about like 40-foot scorpions. We're talking about
I don't know, like
busters?
dinosaur scorpions. I don't know.
God damn.
I bet you $100.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're not here right now. We're here to get your revenge.
Cretaceous period, actually. Cretaceous period is when we had very large insects.
See? Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. There's proof.
And there was big scorpions, actually. That's the thing. There was giant-ass scorpions.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway. Okay, that's all I have. That's all the energy I have for tonight. Especially after all the technical situations. From who knows where. It did rain again, but luckily everything still works. So, all right. Good night, all. Tomorrow we'll be back here at 8 o'clock Eastern. Good night. Much love.